How's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest gaming news. Today I want to break down a very recent discovery that I just made involving the Elder Scrolls 6 and that Redfall trademark legal dispute. For those that aren't familiar with what Redfall is, I go into complete detail about this theory in numerous videos here on the channel, but I'll go ahead and quickly summarize it before getting to today's new information. If you want the full Redfall breakdown though, just watch my older Redfall videos by searching Skullzi the Elder Scrolls 6 Redfall here on YouTube and they will all pop up. But the quick summary is back in 2018 there was a trademark filed by Bethesda for a game called Redfall. There are numerous pieces of speculative evidence suggesting that Redfall is indeed the Elder Scrolls 6, including a cancelled Redguard trademark that literally was cancelled shortly before the Redfall trademark was originally filed. And no, this cancelled Redguard trademark was in no way related to the Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard spin-off game, as that game already exists and has existed for quite a long time now, and thus wouldn't have any issues getting a trademark registered. So it's very likely Redguard was a new game title, most likely for the Elder Scrolls 6, and then this Redguard game was later renamed Redfall for whatever reason. That would perfectly explain this trademark situation between Redguard and Redfall. And with that quick summary out of the way, during the Redfall trademark process, an author of a best-selling Amazon book series filed a trademark dispute against ZeniMax and thus Bethesda because his book series was called Redfall, and was obviously on the market for quite a long time already before ZeniMax even thought of filing Redfall trademarks, and he felt that if Bethesda owned another product named Redfall, that would potentially affect his book series. So he filed a trademark dispute along with his publisher Bookbreeze, which was totally within his rights and was the smart move in my opinion. The author got a lot of hate though from the gaming community, which I feel was completely unjustified and somewhat immature in my opinion, and maybe after this video today people will sort of start to see why, and maybe start to have a little empathy for this guy, because it seems like he definitely deserves a little bit more support here. After time went by and Bethesda seemed to be completely ignoring this guy, after a couple of months the silence was finally broken and I got word from the author Jay Falconer that the publishing company, ZeniMax, and himself all came to some sort of deal that seemed to satisfy everyone involved. ZeniMax would own the rights to Redfall and something beneficial would happen for the author, I guess. At the time it seemed like he would keep the rights to his book series and everything was fine, although the exact details about this agreement were completely unknown. That is, until now, because I discovered something pretty interesting and low-key crazy and somewhat shady involving the aftermath of this Redfall trademark dispute. First off, it's important to note here that the author made it very clear what his intentions were and what he was 100% entirely concerned with. He said he wasn't really after money or clout or anything like that. He just wanted to make sure he would be able to keep the rights to the name of his best-selling Redfall book series, as well as the rights to maybe potentially even make a Redfall movie based upon his books, which is a totally reasonable request in my opinion, as Bethesda would most likely only need to own the rights to Redfall as a video game or software, rather than a book or a movie, as if Bethesda was ever to make an Elder Scrolls movie or whatever, it probably wouldn't be called the Elder Scrolls Redfall, it would probably just be called the Elder Scrolls or something else. And the reason I say all this is because seeing what happened now regarding this new discovery in the aftermath of all of this just makes me a little sick to my stomach, as it seems the author most likely got completely screwed here. And instead of just explaining, I'll actually show you. Here is a screenshot from 2019. I took the screenshot during the midst of this trademark dispute. This is the Redfall book series, and this series is actually pretty successful and is legit one of Amazon's best-selling series. And when it comes to books, the title legit becomes the identity of the product, and if a book series becomes a bestseller then randomly has to change its name for whatever reason, that is a huge negative situation, and could definitely affect the book's continuing success, because it would no doubt throw off the current trend that the book is seeing in sales. The name of a book is everything, and changing it during a trending event is bad. And that is exactly why Jay Falconer wanted to ensure he wouldn't lose the rights to the name Redfall, but he did. He lost the rights. Literally the one thing the author wanted, he didn't get, meaning he didn't get a single thing he was hoping for at all in this entire situation, because check this out. This is the book series right now. It's been completely renamed to Lethal Rain, with no mention of Redfall on the cover anywhere. His best-selling book series changed its name right in the midst of a period of great success, a positive trend, and this is a huge negative blow to an author that simply wanted to maintain the rights to a book series that, by the way, he had on sale long before ZeniMax ever even thought of filing this Redfall trademark. And even if ZeniMax paid Jay Falconer a decent chunk of money for all this, that isn't what he wanted at all. He made it very clear he did not even want money. He just wanted the rights to his passion project, his best-selling book series, as that is what mattered to him most, not the money, but his creation. And they took the very name Redfall away from him, and with it a certain percentage of its identity, and very likely its success. I mean, who knows how many times in his book series he said the name Redfall and how important Redfall was to the plot. I haven't read his books, but who even knows on a grander scale how much this could have affected his book series, even beyond sales and stuff like that. What a shame, ZeniMax. Legit, low-key, shady. That's some strong-arm mafia lawyer shit. And that brings to mind, the name Redfall must be very, very important to ZeniMax and thus Bethesda, as their lawyers must have pushed very, very, very hard for this, as I don't really understand how this could have even really happened in the first place from a legal perspective. The author legit had the book series named Redfall on sale for a long time, like far more than a year before ZeniMax originally filed the Redfall trademark, yet somehow ZeniMax won and walked away with the complete rights to the name Redfall. Even in terms of books, you can even see their Redfall book trademark right here. They legit completely own the rights to the name Redfall now. That is crazy. If Redfall was some sort of spin-off game or something low-key, not as important as something as huge as The Elder Scrolls 6, then I definitely wouldn't think ZeniMax would have pushed so hard for the rights to the name Redfall, especially when you take into consideration any negative publicity that they may get after this video goes up and people start to hear about this. So whatever Redfall is, it must be very important and big enough to go through all of this trouble and risk all of this negative press. And even though this is one of those speculation salt moments here that I'm about to get into, this could even be considered more evidence that The Elder Scrolls 6 will be named Redfall, as TES 6 would certainly be a game large enough to warrant this much of a legal push by Bethesda and this much of a PR risk. Either way, this is a crazy situation and seems to be one of those moments when a gigantic corporation uses its size and stature to strong-arm a smaller business, like something we would see in Cyberpunk 2077. And in this case, instead of a business, it's an author, creator like me, and I feel so bad for him. They very well could have affected his best-selling work, and I just hope the best for him. Hopefully whatever happened during this meeting legit did benefit everyone, and whatever happened and whatever he got was enough to make him walk away from this situation completely happy and not wishing things went differently, which is kinda low-key what seems like what happened, to be honest. And this video is brought to you by these amazing people. If you want to have a shout out like this in a future video, you can support the channel on Patreon, here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member, or over at Ko-fi as well. Links are all down in the description below. That's going to finish up today's video though. As always, what I want to know is, what do you think of the conclusion of the epic Redfall trademark dispute saga? Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and if your comment wins the internet, you may get featured in a future video. Be sure to like the video if you enjoy the content, and if you want to stay in know when it comes to the latest gaming news, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on so you don't miss the latest uploads. Follow me over on Twitter for the news that doesn't quite make it into my videos, as well as other channel updates, and check for links down in the description below for official Skullzi merchandise, the Skullzi Discord community chat server, and if you want to have your hand in providing future content, there are links on how to be an exclusive channel member here on YouTube, over on Patreon, or Ko-fi as well. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when Bethesda named one of their characters in Starfield Skullzi, so then they decide to take my entire channel down, because so many lawyers, so many.
just works.